Hello, I'm Miss Lloyd. I'm lead teacher for Modern Foreign Languages at LAE and I teach both French and Spanish. So I'm going to talk a little bit about both French and Spanish now because they both follow the same specification, which is AQA, and have the same kind of structure, although of course the content is different in the different languages. So if you study French or Spanish with us at LAT, you can expect 11 hours a fortnight of lessons, and in those lessons you can expect to have lots of lively discussions. We want to know your opinions about all the different topics that we're going to discuss. We have 12 different themes that we'll focus on over the course of 2 years, and that will range from society, culture, politics. So certainly there's a big step up from GCSE, where you've perhaps been focusing more on, me and my world and my opinions. It's moving to a more sophisticated arena. That's really exciting. And you'll all the while be doing that, building your language skills and your confidence. We focus on developing your translation skills, both into the target language and into English, which is, a quite subtle, quite nuanced skill. And that's something that you'll really develop over the course of the 2 years. Listening remains a really important part of the course. We'll really train your ear to listen to a wide variety of sources. So, of course, songs are really important. Even at A-level, we can still enjoy listening to songs and learning language that way. You might listen to TED Talks in the target language and have an opinion about some, really interesting cultural topics. You might listen to a kind of exam style source where we'll look at comprehension and we'll build your technique in that area. Of course, in the same way, reading is very, very important for languages. So we'll look at articles on particular topics. It might give us a springboard to discuss particular issues, or we might look very, in detail at a particular article. So you should hopefully be excited by that sort of, language work, learning new vocab, learning new expressions, and adding them to your vocab books, and being really organized in that respect. It's going to really help your expression, your ability to talk about a range of topics. So one key thing that is very different is that you study both film and literature, and of course you write essays about these things in the target language. So that's quite exciting, I think, and is a big departure from GCSE. So almost like you would do if you were studying English literature, you'd write an essay about a character or a technique. You'll do the same in French and Spanish. In terms of assessment, just quickly, there are 3 papers for both French and for Spanish. Paper 1 is the main component. It's 50% of the A-level, where you'll have listening and reading comprehensions and translations both into the target language and into English. Paper 2 is where you write your essays on film and literature. That's worth 20% of the entire A-level. And then paper 3 is speaking. Now, the good news for speaking is that the majority of it is all about you going away and doing your own research into a topic of your choice. It has to just be related to the Francophone world or the Hispanic world, but you can do whatever interests you. And that's really motivating for our students at A-level. They come out with some fantastic topics and presentations. So in terms of preparation, please do join us for our taster day. Please do take part in the summer work program we're going to be sending out to you. But make sure that you stay, you keep developing your languages as much as you can. Can you listen to news articles perhaps, or can you listen to videos, even songs in the foreign language? In terms of grammar, I would recommend a free site called languagesonline.org.uk, and you can get both French and Spanish exercises there. You can just go through, even from the present tense, go through your different tenses, make sure you know your stuff before you arrive in September. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much. Look forward to meeting you.
My name is Diana, and I'm currently studying English psychology and Spanish. The secondary school I used to go to is Willowfield. Once I finish my academic life at LAT, I aspire to go to university to pursue my dream job into the language field. Whether teaching or translation, I'm not sure yet.
My name is Lena, and my previous secondary school was Parkview School in Tottenham. And at LAET, I study English, Maths, Economics, French, and Arabic.
The most rewarding thing about learning Spanish at the school is seeing the quick progress I'm making from all the hard work. Support Support from the teachers in this field are always constant. And also opportunities like being able to go to theatres, have extra resources, and even being able to enter national competitions are all factors that make me feel like Spanish is more than just a subject.
You get to be with a variety of teachers, and they have all their different learning strategies, and they give you all these different resources, and you get to learn different accents, and I think that's really helpful, especially when you're learning a language.
For example, at the start of the year, I was struggling a lot with grammar, but through a lot of listening exercises, I'm slowly improving.
It's probably learning how to analyze the same way you would do in English, like analyzing books and films. And obviously, if you do that in a different language, it is kind of hard.
I know it can be hard at times and overloading, but just keeping up to date will help so much when it comes to revision.
Really expose yourself to the language, so watch videos. If you have a parent that learns that language, that knows how to speak it, then speak with them.